Here with Jacques Landry of UCI's World Cycling Centre. What are you guys doing here today, Jacques, at the Tour de France?
Well, basically this is Africa Day, so we're here with the group of our African riders from the Africa 2025 program that we started about 3 years ago. So we're here to actually we're at the start of the stage. The guys are going to do the last 30 Ks of the stage, finishing in Ville de Bretagne. So we're here as per every other year. Last 3 years we've done this. The addition to this year will be the women that we have on the program. In the program, we'll actually do a bit of the same thing on the 26th of July at the Women's Tour de France, Zwift, the Women's Tour de France. So that's a bit what we're doing here today.
Perfect. And what nationalities do you have on the team today?
Oh, listen, we have a bunch of nationalities. I won't name them all, but we have Rwanda, Ethiopia, Eritrea, to name a few, Egypt as well. So we have a plethora of different African nations which are here, and that's awesome because we're showing a bit of the African colors, if you will. These athletes will continue on, as you well know, will continue on. The preparation is really leading up to the World Championships in Kigali, Rwanda in September. So these athletes the goal was really to prepare them as best possible for the World Championships in September through racing in Brittany, because we know here it's not the land of the 1,000 hills here, but there's quite a few hills here. So they're doing and they've progressed over the last few years. We've seen a really good progression with a lot of the athletes. So the idea is for them to actually be competitive when they reach Kigali, and in their distinct categories, whether it be juniors, U23, and this year, as you know, U23 women is the first time we have a distinct women's U23 women's race, and it's an open race where there's I think 4 to 5 nations per country, 4 to 5 athletes per nation that can actually start the World Championships in U23 ranking. So it's an open slate, and it's perfect because it'll demonstrate and open up the women's peloton. So it's awesome to see that.
And a day or so ago, we celebrated the 10-year anniversary of Daniel Tekla-Hymenot winning the King of the Mountains, first black man ever in a jersey at the Tour de France. And I think a World Cycling Centre alumni, as well as Biniam Gamay, who's here. A few media have been saying there's only one African in the race, but there's around 122 Africans racing pro now. So you guys have got a pretty long history of supplying riders to the pro peloton.
I mean, we are a part of that history. There's many other organizations that help along the way. We're not the be all and end all. We're part of the bigger machine. We're a cog in the big machine in terms of developing African cycling. And again, for us, we're using the momentum of the World Championships to actually promote African cycling. And hopefully, it doesn't stop after World Championships. We'll continue investing in African cycling more locally, probably on the continent, through supporting better, trying to create more races on the African continent, so the more athletes can actually develop through the racing programs that we have in Africa. And following that, we're looking also at to bring in some of these athletes from this program into our program next year at the World Cycling Centre.
And how does it feel personally when you see an alumni of the World Cycling Centre win a stage, or when I saw Henok Mulabaran won in China this morning as well? Like, how does it feel for you when you see your athletes perform?
Well, it gives me goosebumps, to be honest. I mean, it's great that the efforts are paying off, not only for us but for them. They're dedicated athletes, and what we're looking for are obviously with dedicated athletes that come to us. They have a vision, they have a mission, they want to really actually perform, and we're there simply to give them the tools and give them the opportunities. So the more of our alumni that are on the international stage that we can see are performing at their level, the better it is for us.
Perfect. Thank you.